Well, the series is tied 1-1 as we come to you this evening from the home of cricket, Lord's Cricket Ground, playing host to the third match of the England-India series, both in the Test competition and in our 5-over competition. England won the first match of this series. India won the second, and now with a score of 1-all, we will see who breaks the deadlock. India calling heads here tonight, and the result of the coin toss will be in favor of England. It is tails. So the verdict here from England's captain is to bowl, and with that we get underway in the third match of this 5-over series here on ULTRASPORT. We are glad you have joined us from what is undoubtedly the most iconic cricket ground in the entire world. Lord's started up in 1787 and continues to this day to be a London landmark. Of course, the MCC, the Marylebone Cricket Club, controlled the laws of cricket for quite some time, and then the ICC was formed. So a lot of history here as we get underway between England and India. This is going to be sent straight on by Rohit Sharma, and it might not get all the way to the boundary, but I think they're at least going to get two off of this, and we are underway. Lineup the same as the last two matches. Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul start us off here tonight. And Chris Jordan, again, the opening bowler. Now sent away here in the direction of fine leg. It's going to be picked up and back to the keeper. Single for India. Beautiful summer evening here tonight on the eve of the third test between these two sides. And we may or may not have some live updates from that test in real life for you, as this was honestly looking like it might go for 6. It is 4 as KL Rahul manages to connect here. We see that again. First boundary of the match. And that will not go very far. First dot ball follows the first 4. Now sent away towards fine leg, and this will be a single. And one delivery remaining in the first over here tonight between England and India. India none for 8 at the end of the first over. Mark Wood in now for England, as KL Rahul will be on strike to start the second over. Rahul with 5 runs from 3 deliveries. India with a run rate of 8. And if they keep this up, we'll get 40 to end their innings. Had a slow start in the last match, did India, but they managed to pick up and would eventually come away with the win, as this goes right back to Mark Wood. Sun setting on Lord's here tonight. Next delivery here. Set away. And that will be 2 runs as it goes back to the bowler. India get the first score of the over. Next one here from Wood, short delivery, but he still manages to send it away towards point, and that is going to be 4. Beautifully done here as we take a look at this once again. Rahul now 11 from 7. No wickets taken as of yet, and past fine leg and straight through to the boundary. Good start here this evening for India, as opposed to the second match, which I mentioned earlier. I say they have a pretty good chance of taking the series lead here tonight, and then of course if they win the next one, they've clinched the series, although we would still play the fifth match, of course. Oh! No disputing that. He was in the right place at the right time, and that'll be it for Rahul. Let's take a look at this once again. This was great. And we're not going to see the catch. Here it is. Boom. Well, an unlucky shot there for KL Rahul, and he is gone. Walks right through Joss Butler, and I mean that literally, as we move to the third over. And it will be Virat Kohli coming in now for India, as Chris Wilkes bowls for England. India finishing the second over 1 for 18 as we get back underway. Sent away now, and nobody's going to catch that. That's 4. This India side won the T20 World Championship last year in the United States and the West Indies. And then months before came second in the ODI World Cup in a loss to Australia in their own country, as this will race away to the boundary for 4. And that victory, I believe, broke a streak of host nations winning the one-day World Cup. It was India in 2011, Australia in 2015, and England in 2019, and the last of those was played right here at Lord's, and is perhaps the greatest ODI in history. Able to stop this here at deep square leg. And that could have been 4, but it's instead only going to be 1. India are on a roll here tonight. 1 for 27. Run rate of 10.80. Up it goes towards fine leg. Catch is made, and that's it for Virat Kohli. First ball, and he's gone. He hasn't had that good of a series. Won the IPL with RCB about a month ago, 5 weeks or so. But he's out for a golden duck. There you have it. Suryakumar Yadav coming in now for India, as Virat Kohli is dismissed once again. Luck and fate not on his side in this series. Wilkes comes in. This is going to bounce. Picks it up. Oh, that was a close one. They get 2. Wilkes nonetheless tried, but he is there. 2 runs from Yadav's first ball. They're going to go for it, and I think this is going to make it all the way. That's 4 runs, and that ends the third over. India now 2 for 33. And we see this once again. Just sort of slowly made its way over to the boundary. I didn't notice at first, but then it had made it all the way there. And Sam Curran is in next for England. India again 2 for 33, a run rate of 11 runs per over. 12 balls remaining here, and this is going to be at least a single. They are going to go for 2, and it is stopped before the boundary. I thought that was going to be close. Saw him coming in a bit late as it was thrown to the keeper's end, but he's most definitely in. Rohit Sharma on 14 from 7. As this goes towards offside, that is going to be stopped by backward square leg. Offside again, and that's going to be 4. First boundary of the over, halfway in. And India are just on a roll here tonight. They continue extending this lead. Things aren't looking too good for England at the moment, but we haven't seen them bat yet, so we'll see what happens. They will be hoping for a lucky break, though, with a lot of boundaries and maximums. India at a run rate of 10.64. Sharma is now 18 from 10. His partner 6 from 2. Short delivery here. That's not going to go very far. And 1 ball remaining in over number 4. Oh, he's dropped it, and they're going to get the single. Well then, India 2 for 40 with 6 balls remaining in their innings here. 4 of 5 overs gone. As let's see this again. Oh, put his hand out and did the opposite of what he wanted to do. Adil Rashid in now, the only spin bowler here tonight for England. Comes in for the last over, and this may shake things up. I think it's going to. Look at this! Sharma takes advantage of the spin bowling, and you see the frustration on Rashid's face as we take a look at this once again. Is that a bit of an omen for the rest of the over here? England will certainly be hoping not. He's sent it into the air again, and that's going to be 4. That's easily going to be 4. India now get to 50. So yes, the spin bowling has certainly been a variable to shake things up. He's scooped it here. Is that going to be 4 again? Yes, it is. Might have something big on every ball. This is something. See there, he just scoops it up, and Rohit Sharma has the number of the spin bowler. Has it very well indeed. He's now on 33 from 15. Sweep here, that's 4. England must be getting very frustrated now. I'd say that India are going to end up 2 for 66 if this goes on. That's going to be intercepted. And we go to the last delivery of the innings, with the spin bowler Adil Rashid having conceded 18 runs. The final delivery will be racing towards the boundary, but it's stopped at fine leg, and India finish with a total of 59 runs. We'll be right back here at Lord's in the third 5-over match between England and India. Back here at Lord's, Rohit Sharma, the standout player tonight, 38 runs from 18 balls. KL Rahul, 15 from 9. Virat Kohli out for a duck, and a golden duck, very first ball. And Suryakumar Yadav, 6 from 2. England now hoping to beat a total of 59 as they enter into what is effectively the National Cricket Stadium of England and the home of cricket as it is known. Kumar will be the first bowler, and England needs 60 from 30, 2 runs per ball, or make up for that with boundaries and other stuff. Rolls through at forward point, and we're underway. And they'll certainly be hoping that that's not the way this is going to go. This is going to be a single. They can't play too conservatively in a situation like this. They've really got to go for the big hits. Johnny Bairstow is now on strike. Really just try and get as far as you... Oh! There we go! Bairstow bowled for a golden duck. Boom. And you see the frustration from the man who was infamously stumped in the 2023 Ashes. He is bowled out by Kumar, and Dawid Malan comes in to replace him. This towards offside, he manages to connect, and they are going to go for 2. It's going to be close, but he does make it there. Went right for the stumps and fails to get it there in time. 2 runs there for England and for Dawid Malan. This one was going to go behind his legs, and that's picked up. Good fielding position here from India, somewhat towards deep extra cover. And we come to the final ball of the over already here from Kumar. England finished the over 1 for 4. So the right arm fast bowler Jasprit Bumrah is in now, and if you are familiar, you will know that he's got one of the most unique bowling stances in this entire sport. Steps up, stiff arm, straight arm, but Malan is going to connect here and send it for 4. We'll see how this plays out. Of course, England brought in the spin bowler Adil Rashid, as we just saw at the end of India's innings, and it allowed Rohit Sharma, I believe it was, to hit 3 or 4 boundaries and a 6. So I think it was 3 boundaries. So so the bowling approach can certainly be an interesting variable, as this is going to go for 4, straight down the ground towards the iconic Lord's Pavilion. See this once again. England need 48 from 22. A long run here, a long road for the English side to claim victory against India tonight. Next delivery here, and he did manage to connect just off the end of the bat. Got a piece of it, and that's going to up his total to 15. Now a bit of strategizing here, perhaps. Halfway through the over, Malan has hit 4 boundaries in a row. Certainly has seemed to have figured out Bumrah's bowling technique, and now India moving a lot of fielders inside the 30-meter circle, hoping to stop him before he can get the ball too far. Short delivery there, and this is going to find the gap at forward point. That is 4. And look at Bumrah here. Frustrated, it appears. Bit of revenge here, actually, if you want to think of it that way. Dawid Malan comes in to replace Bairstow, who is just out for a golden duck. And now Malan is coming up on a quarter century in just a few balls. Short one here. That's not going to go anywhere. And England finished the over 1 for 20. 40 from 18 needed. There's a chance, but the odds are most definitely with India at the moment. Yuzvendra Chahal, the spin bowler, will come in here, and we'll see if the spin bowling tactics are as detrimental to India as they were to England earlier tonight. Next delivery, and that is going to be stopped. Okay, Josh Butler on strike. Certainly might be hoping to get Milan back in there, and this has just touched the glove of the keeper, I think. They will go for 2, and they will stay at 2. He was thinking about it at the keeper's end, was Butler, but realized that they were going to get him. So that's 2 first runs of this over. Oh, there you go. That's the second time that's happened tonight, and you've got to applaud the bowling here from India. Josh Butler, 3 from 6 balls, will go to the back and be replaced by Harry Brook in this all-important, tie-breaking 5-5 match at the iconic Lord's Cricket Ground. We thank you for having joined us tonight. Brook will connect here off his first delivery, and they're going to get 2 off this. But again, in the situations, in the scenarios where they can, they've got to go for the big swings. As I said earlier, you can't play conservatively in a situation like this, and that is what he has done. It's going to bounce, so at least he didn't get caught, but that's only going to be a single, and they certainly would have been hoping for more. 35 from 13 needed for England to win here tonight, and the last ball coming in here from the spin bowler Chahal was headed towards off stump. Milan deflects it, and that's the end of the third over. England 2 for 25. Harshal Patel in now for India. 2 overs remaining. 12 balls in this match. England need a run rate of 17.50 to win here, and that could have been LBW, but it rolls right past him. He's lucky. I think India might have this one, but you never know. Connects here, and that is 4. That's what they need. As we take a look at this once again, sent hurtling away and into the stands. England with a big offensive strike there. Can they do it again? No. India take another wicket. That's number 3. And Harry Brook is dismissed. And the visitors extend their dominance as we see this once again. Yuzvendra Chahal makes the catch on that one, and Harry Brook will go off to be replaced by Liam Livingstone. 31 from 9 for England. It can still be done, but it's going to take a lot. Now is the time to hit 6s. And this isn't even going to be 1. Keeper with a bit of a dive there. Oh! That one's out of here. Big 6 from Livingstone. That was going way offside. He still manages to get it with the end of the bat. And look at that. 25 needed now. And a glimmer of hope perhaps appearing for England at a time when they desperately need it. Oh dear. No. Hits the stumps, but he's safe in the crease. And we come to the end of the third over. England 3 for 35. They're putting up a fight, but I think this one is with India. Ravindra Jadeja, the spin bowler, coming in. England brought in a spin bowler for the last over of their bowled innings, and it led to India getting a bunch of runs. Same thing might happen tonight. That's 6. That might change things. This might be a dramatic ending. 60 meters on that maximum. England aren't going to go down without a fight as Milan gets to a quarter century. Can't do it here. And now 19 from 4. They a single here and maximums on the last ones. They're getting down to the end of their luck. Next delivery to Milan. Goes offside again. This will go away to the boundary. And it's 15 from 3. And at this moment, every ball counts. They cannot do this without a maximum or 2. Suspenseful conclusion. It's going to go away once again. 11 from 2. They need 2 6s to win this. That is the only way. They're certainly giving us a dramatic conclusion to this all-important Lord's match. And here we go. The suspense, you can feel it, and India have won. That one goes nowhere, and it will be India taking a 2-1 lead in the series. As the last delivery comes in now, it will be a single for England. They needed 10. India win by 10 runs. They're up 2-1 as we say goodbye and good night from Lord's in London.